Welcome back. Today I'm taking a look at the new TK22 TAC tactical flashlight from Fenix. Let's check it out. So this is everything the TK22 TAC comes with. I'll give you guys a nice look at the box, the typical Lumens and Runtime information right there on the back. User manual, some extra gear from Fenix, warranty card. In this bag here, there's a spare O-ring, a USB Type A to Type C charging cable. It comes with a nylon holster here with the Velcro strap on the front and Velcro mounting options on the back, a 5,000 milliamp hour 21700 battery, but I'll talk about that shortly. And it's supposed to come with a lanyard, but mine unfortunately did not come with the lanyard, so I can't show you that. But regardless, let me put all this off to the side here, and I'll give you guys a nice close-up of the new Fenix TK22 TAC tactical flashlight right here. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. The TK22 TAC has a maximum output of 2800 lumens and a maximum throw of 540 meters. Now that's an upgrade over the previous TK22 version 2's 1600 lumens and 405 meter throw. And pushing out those 2800 lumens is a single SFT70 LED with a lifespan of 50,000 hours. Included is a 5,000 milliamp hour, 3.6 volt 21700 rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which has a USB Type C charging port right on the battery itself. Or it can be charged through a separate slot charger. It now has 2 operating modes that can be switched on the fly thanks to its new mechanical toggle switch. In duty mode, it has 4 brightness levels plus strobe, and in tactical mode is where you find turbo plus strobe. The body's made of 6061 T6 aluminum and has a Type 3 hard-anodized finish. It's impact resistant up to 1 meter and has an IP rating of 68. The 6 means it's completely dustproof, and the 8 means it's submersible in up to 6 feet of water. Alright, let's talk dimensions. It has a length of 6.06 inches, a head diameter of 1.57 inches, and a body diameter of 1.02 inches. Now on the website it says it weighs 5.5 ounces, excluding the battery, but I weighed it with the battery and it comes in at 7.9 ounces. That's 224 grams. Alright, so now I'll throw up a graph of the Lumens and Runtime information. You can see in duty mode it has Eco, Low, Medium, High, and Strobe. Eco is 30 lumens, but that's where they get that maximum runtime of 49 hours and 30 minutes in that Eco mode. There's Low at 150 lumens, Medium at 350 lumens, and then there's High at 1000 lumens with a runtime of 4 hours, and of course, there's an asterisk right there. Right there it shows 24,800 candela on that High mode, and Strobe is 2500 lumens. Now let's check out tactical mode. There's only 1 lighting mode plus strobe in that tactical mode. That's our turbo with our maximum 2800 lumens, a runtime of 3 hours, of course the asterisks, the maximum throwing distance of 540 meters, and an intensity of 74,000 candela. Now based on the lighting modes here in duty mode, I really like the mode spacing here. 30 lumens on Eco is just fine. A 1 lumen moonlight mode doesn't really make sense on a tactical flashlight. And then the jump from 150 to 350 I really like. I think the spacing there is pretty decent. But I think that 350 and 1000 is pretty good. And then that jump from 1000 to 2800. I would still like to see something in the middle, even close to the middle, like a high 2 at 1750 lumens, but what are you gonna do? But overall, I really like the mode spacing here. So at 6.06 inches, this comes in on the larger side of tactical flashlights, at least in my experience. So I'm going to bring in a couple lights here, some of my favorite tactical lights, just to kind of compare it a little bit. And this is the Olight Warrior X Pro, and you can see they're almost identical, but the TK22 TAC light is just a little bit longer right there at the end. Then I'll give you a look right down the barrel there so you can see the head diameters. And now let's bring in the Fenix TK16 version 2, which is currently my favorite tactical flashlight, and you can see the size differences right there. The TK22 TAC is about, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch to about an inch longer, as you can see right there. And then right down the barrel, you can see the TK22's head diameter is much larger. And now the Olight Warrior 3 right there, you can see the size differences right there. And then check out the head diameter right there. The TK22 TAC is almost double the head diameter of the Olight Warrior 3, as you can see. So regarding the body and quality here, I'm not gonna really go over it too much. I mean, it's built like a tank. Almost every single Fenix flashlight that I have is built very, very solid, very, very high quality. And the TK22 TAC right here is no different. It's basically a single piece of aluminum right here, except for The bezel right here is a separate piece, and then right here at the tail that screws off to reveal the battery, that's a separate piece, obviously. Now I'll give you guys a look straight down the barrel at that single Luminus SFT70 LED. That's capable of 2800 lumens right there, and you can see just how far back that emitter sits there in the lens. So that's a fairly deep reflector, and that's how they're capable of getting those 540 meters of throw. And while we're here at the head, let's take a look at that striking bezel. I do like the striking bezel. The lens here sits down pretty deep, so you can see it's not a sharp striking bezel, but it's still pretty aggressive. I like it. Now let's check out the pocket clip here. It is not a two-way pocket clip. It is just a one-way pocket clip, and it is always lens down. There is no way to reverse it. So I just took out the battery here so I can show you guys that yes, it is a double spring system in there. So it gives this battery a pretty nice suspension system, which is almost necessary for a high quality tactical flashlight to have. So now let's take a look at the newest feature the TK22 series has, is this mechanical toggle switch right here that switches between lockout, duty mode, and tactical mode right there. Now I am a fan of mechanical toggle switches like this that let you easily lock out the flashlight just by turning it like that. No fancy button presses or anything like that. So that is one plus right there for this brand new TK22 TAC. Now if you switch it to duty mode here, that's where you can access eco, low, medium, and high, and strobe. There is no way to access turbo through duty. You have to switch it over to tactical mode to access your turbo, your maximum 2800 lumens. And you can also access strobe through that tactical mode too, which is good. Another change that Fenix made from the TK22 version 2 to the TK22 TAC right here is there's no more side switch. That's right, the only way to access your lighting modes is through a single tail switch right here on the back. Now some of you might not like that change because you can't hold your flashlight underhand like this. You have to hold it overhand. For me, I like it. So let's jump into the UI here. It's typical Fenix UI. If I change it to duty mode here, a half press takes us to our momentary lighting modes right there. So let me get back here. That's eco, low, medium, and high. There's our 1000 lumen high. And to have the light constantly stay on, you just have to give it a hard press and there's your constant light. And it does feature a memory. So if you hard press it on and then half press all the way to high, turn it off, turn it right back on, goes right back to high. Let's take it to eco, turn it off, turn it right back on, goes right back to eco. So it's good, it features a memory, but that's pretty standard these days. So now let's test out that turbo. So just switch it right over to tactical mode and it goes instantly to turbo there. So there's our maximum 2800 lumens. So this is always instant access to turbo in tactical mode. And I forgot to show you strobe here. So in either tactical or duty mode, all you have to do is just press and hold that button for about, I don't know, about a second to a second and a half, and activates our strobe, and that works with tactical and duty modes, which I really like. And of course, to lock it out, you just put that toggle switch dead center, and now there's no way to activate the flashlight. So now it's time for my super scientific, not so scientific heat and turbo test. I do this with every single flashlight video that I make. I basically let it run for about 2 minutes on turbo, and then I take its temperature at the head and at the body, write it down here so I can let you guys know what the temperature is at those times. And then I get to see the step down from turbo to high if there is one. Because flashlight companies always like to put an asterisk right there next to their turbo runtime. So I like to know exactly when that step down starts to happen from turbo and exactly when it stops stepping down from turbo. All right, so this is already in tactical mode, so I'm gonna try to start this at the same time and go. All right, so there was definitely a step down there. Let me see if I can hold this with my bare hands. Oh yeah, not a problem at all. Gloves are not needed, at least within 2 minutes here. Let me turn this off. And let me tell you guys exactly what I came up with here. So after 1 minute, at the head was 104.0 degrees Fahrenheit, and at the body it was 97.7 degrees Fahrenheit, so completely manageable there. At 2 minutes, it jumped a little bit to 106.1 degrees Fahrenheit, and at the body it was 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So it went up a couple degrees over that minute period. Nothing too crazy. I've seen much hotter flashlights with very similar lumen outputs as the TK22 TAC right here. So overall, 106.1 at the head after 2 minutes is pretty impressive. And like I said, there was definitely a step down there, but I couldn't really tell just by watching it in real time. So when I'm editing, I'll put the step down time on the screen right now, exactly when it started and when it stopped stepping down within those 2 minutes. All right, so now let's test out this beam here. So I'm gonna start on duty mode, obviously. Let's go to eco. Very nice, look at that. Right off the bat, that's only 30 lumens too. So let's go to low, 150 lumens. That's medium, 350 lumens here. Oh, wow. And then let's go to high. There's 1000 lumens. Oh, let me get back there. Oh man, let me just I'll put that back on high. Right there, so that's constant high. 1000. Take a look at that beam there, and that spill is actually quite large. Look at that. That's a very large spill, very even spill, very well-defined outer edge there too. See that? And a very large hot spot right dead center. That's actually a very nice beam pattern. Pretty impressive actually. So let me turn around, show you guys where I came from here. New trees there, and I'll put up a distance between where I'm standing here and those trees in the back. Not a problem hitting those trees at all. So I'm gonna go down to the next spot. Actually, I'm gonna stay right here. Let's check out turbo. I'm an idiot, I almost forgot turbo. So let's try the 2800 lumens here, and boom. Wow, I mean, look at that. Very, very nice. Hit it downfield here a little bit. All right, so now let's walk to the next location here. All right, this spot's always super dark, so I'm gonna go right to turbo here. Instant sunlight. And look at this. So we can see all the way down that path there without a problem at all. I am loving this beam pattern here. I just love that real sharp outer edge, and that spill is really large. And you can see if I move from side to side here just how large that spill is. And once again, the path that I took here, I mean, not a problem lighting this up. So this tactical flashlight with this fairly large spill here inside down a hallway would blind anybody coming at you. I mean, you can just tell that just by this beam pattern here. So very, very impressive. Actually, let me go back to duty mode and show you eco, low, medium, and there's 1000 lumen high, which, let's be honest, you're probably going to be in high most of the time anyways. So 1000 lumen high right here. Very, very nice. Let's go to the next location. All right, let's go right to turbo from this spot right here. And you can see those trees. I'll put up the distance right here. Not a problem at all. I mean, wow. The throw on this is very, very impressive. If I go right down, I'll put up a distance right there from that first soccer net. And then right there, those second, actually there's 3 soccer nets now. But I'll put up that far soccer net right there. The distance. Wow. I mean, look at this. So overall, very, very impressive beam pattern here. The throw, obviously that's not 540 meters, but you can just see what it's doing to those trees back there, lighting them up without a problem. So in my opinion, Fenix continues to dominate in the tactical flashlight market. And the TK22 TAC here is a very solid choice if you're in the market for a tactical flashlight. Is it my favorite tactical flashlight from Fenix? I don't know yet. I mean, I'm still kind of leaning towards my current favorite tactical flashlight, and has been since I reviewed it, the Fenix TK16 version 2. It's slightly more compact than the TK22 version 2 right here. I love the dual Tail switch is right here on the back. And of course, the striking bezel here is awesome. Those tungsten striking tips, glass breaking beads. I just love the TK16 version 2. But as of right now, if I had to rank these, I would rank the TK16 version 2 as my number 1, and probably the TK22 TAC as my number 2, at least from Fenix. Like I said, overall, it's a great choice for a tactical flashlight. 2800 lumens, 540 meter throw, a single simplified tail switch on the back with this mechanical toggle switch, and that beam pattern, as you guys just saw, is perfect for a tactical flashlight. Pretty wide spill, pretty wide hotspot, just a great all-around tactical flashlight. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the brand new TK22 TAC from Fenix? Now if you want to check this out for yourself, I will leave links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!